All right, let's get in here raw, unwrapped,
Raw.
raw,
It's
unwrapped.
fucking raw.
All right, so we're doing a serial tier list. It's your boy Kenny Kenstar, and we got the homie Snakey here today.
One and only.
This man becomes my channel a lot. So you know we got let's just take the time to just give him a hand clap for coming onto the channel, man. It take a lot for us YouTube content creators to do
Yeah,
this.
man. Thank
It's,
you for having me here, man. I'm really enjoying these tier lists, man.
especially since one of these YouTubers does school. But like I said, we'll talk about that another day.
Financial aid. I'm sorry.
Don't you? Okay, all right. So since last time I chose like all the enemies first, since you can see my screen, I'm going to let you choose the cereals. I'm gonna let you choose the cereal first. Sit down is like the top tier, then poop. It's poop. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So I'm gonna let you choose the cereals in the order you want, and then we'll go from there.
All right. So sit downs is like,
Top
can you?
tier. Sit downs is basically like Z tier, right? And then
Okay.
poop is like poop. Like it's it's poop. You know, it's like bad teaching poop, right? And then tasty is like close to sit downs, but it's not as there as sit downs. Yummy is just like that good quick nut, and we're out of there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Air fine, I guess it's like
Yeah.
yeah,
Fine. I guess.
and then
I
yeah.
guess. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like,
me,
and then poop
and
is
then
like,
poop
why
is
would you
just
buy this? Get out of my house.
exactly.
So, quick question. Uh, Can you scroll down a little bit real quick? I want to see the last two at the bottom.
Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
all right. So, which one would you like to put on the tier list first?
I guess I'm going to start. Ooh, I will start with one of my favorites on this. First one on the tier list. What is that? Honey Bunches of Oaks.
Okay.
Top left.
Okay. Honey bunches of
So
oats.
that one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Mhm.
don't eat it too often because I
Mhm.
don't see it too often.
Mhm.
But let me tell you, man, when I see Honey Bunches of Oaks, I instantly pick it up.
Mhm.
It's been one of my favorites ever since childhood. So for this one, I'm putting that sit downs.
Okay. And you know what? I gotta agree with you. And I'm gonna tell you how I got attached to honey bunches of oats. When I was at my grandma's house on my dad's house, what the fuck? Come on, man. When I was at, I hate this, man. It be doing that all day, bro. Okay, when I was at my grandma's house, my dad's side, you see this commercial like every time. It was like this lady with this hard hat. She used to work in this factory, and they used to sing like a Honey Bunch of Oats song.
I remember that
Yeah,
they
and
were in the factory. The workers
yes,
was eating the cereal.
yup,
Yeah,
and
yo,
so
was it a black lady?
yup.
Yo.
So every time I used to go to the grocery store, I used to grab at least 3 boxes of Honey Bunches of Oats. Funny enough, I couldn't even finish all 3 boxes because I only stayed at my grandparents' house for like what 2 days. But I finished at least a box of Honey Bunches of Oats. They're they're pretty good. The only thing is I don't buy them as much now because I rarely see them in stores, and maybe that's because of the cough, because the
Nah,
sort
people
of
just be eating them.
yeah. So I gotta put them at sit downs. So they're top tier. You can't make a cereal like Honey Bunch of Oats. You can't make a cereal like Honey
Well, unless your
Bunch
lady
of
in the
Oats.
commercial.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you want to choose next?
All right, let's see. Let's get a little crazy here. Huh. Okay.
Oh, you
Lucky
buddy.
Charms.
Oh, you're feeling a little lucky. Okay.
Lucky Charms. I ate Lucky Charms a lot as a kid, and I used to just I used to like the wheat in it, but like I used to love the marshmallows, and I was like, every time I used to get a box of Lucky Charms, I used to take my hand, dig inside the bag, like take two
Ew, you
handfuls.
nasty ass.
I used to take 2 handfuls and just scoop out the cereal just to pick through the marshmallows because, bro, like That's the only thing to give the cereal flavor, marshmallows. And it's like nobody want to eat no Wheaties. Like, this cereal's for the Wheaties.
That's the only reason why
Yup.
this cereal is decent. It's because of
Yup.
the marshmallows, man.
Marshmallows. So I'm gonna put it in. It's still good. I got a box in the pantry. It's still good. So I'm gonna put it at yummy. I'll put it at yummy.
Okay,
It's
okay,
yummy.
yeah, yeah. Honestly, control. I will put it at yummy too,
Yup.
cause
Yup.
it's like I honestly, if I was out buying cereal and I saw Lucky Charms, first thing I'll think of is, oh, that look kind of look like Darnell. I ain't picking that up, and then, and then I remember the marshmallows. They're like, it's all right, but it's like that's the only thing making this cereal good,
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll if it's already in my pantry, I'll eat a little bit, but it's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that every week.
Yeah. True. True. All right, my boy. You get to use the next one.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. What the hell is that?
Ooh.
Okay.
Not sponsored. Hint water. Not sponsored, but
Okay.
I love to have your sponsor hints. Y'all pretty good. Y'all
All
pretty
right. I
good.
got the next one. I got the next one.
Alrighty.
Apple Jacks.
Oh
Apple Jacks.
man, Apple
Okay.
Jacks.
So Apple Jacks right here. Okay. So Apple Jacks. Honestly, it's like, if I say if there was like a big three of cereal, Apple Jacks would be one of them, especially in my childhood. Because
Mhm.
back when I used to put milk in my cereal,
Mhm.
Apple Jacks was like the main thing. I used to drink the milk like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Pause on that. But
So that
oh
was a
man,
bit.
and the commercials are so nostalgic too.
Yep.
When he used to run to the cereal bowl
Yep.
and like freaking cinnamon will always get there because apple's a fat ass.
Yep. That's me.
Man,
You know what it is.
so me, I haven't had it in a good while,
Mhm.
but me personally, I'll put it tasty.
I'll put it. You know, I agree with you there. I haven't had Apple Jacks in 3 years, and it's because like it's a choice. Like, the thing is, I'm not a huge breakfast person, but I'm like whatever's in the pantry, I'll eat it. And if I'm not gonna bother myself to personally go to the store and buy a box of Apple Jacks, but if they have it in the pantry, I'll eat it because it's still pretty good. Like I said, I was on the box. Apple Jacks not sponsored, please sponsor. But I was on the box, so I'm gonna like you said. I'll put it in tasty. I'll put it in tasty. I'll put it in tasty. All right, we got. Let's see. Who do I want to choose? Hmm. This is okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh, good. Okay, what you gonna say about that?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a cereal made from cereal gods because cinnamons you can do so many things with cinnamon toast crunch and you can never fail with those things. You can make cakes with cinnamon toast crunch. You can make brownies with cinnamon toast crunch. You can make
Hmm.
milkshakes with cinnamon toast crunch. You can make a salty and sweet mix with sun chips and cinnamon toast crunch. You can do so
Yes.
many things with cinnamon toast crunch, bro. And when you add it with some ice cold milk, it, it's it's really good. Like I don't know why people sleep on cinnamon toast crunch. It's legit one of the, if not the best cereal out here, man. It's so good. Like I ate cinnamon toast crunch not as much as a kid, but as I grew up more, these things would slap every morning before going to Westwood or every morning before going to school because bro, I remember I was almost late to the bus eating a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch. And it wasn't one of those like it wasn't like not, wasn't one of those homemade bowls like you pour yourself. It was one of those bowls like you get it in the pack and like you rip the paper off and then you get the milk.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I was like, no, I ain't got no time for no milk. Threw my book bag on and I was running to the bus. The bus was about to return in my loop, and they were like, "Why were you late?" Cinnamon toast crunch. I was like, no, actually she needed it. And then my bus driver, Mr. Hernandez, he was cool. He was like, I understand cinnamon toast. Pretty good, pretty good. So cinnamon toast for me is a sit down. So it just whew, it's so good. You can't go wrong with cinnamon toast crunch. All right, what you
All
got, my
right.
boy?
So for me, uh, You remember when I said Apple Jacks was one of the big three?
Mm-hmm.
For me, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is like in the big three right there. I
Yep.
remember eating it when I was younger. I really enjoyed it with milk, like really enjoyed it. And even eat it today. I still have a box in my pantry right now, and I still eat that. It's
Yo,
really good.
yo.
And um, oh shoot, what was that thing called? I remember I had this spoon,
Mm-hmm.
and it was kind of like a fork, right?
Oh, sport.
Yeah, and this is back when I used to put milk in my cereal,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to like just grind up the cereal
Mm-hmm.
to make it as tiny bits as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the milk, I used to try and drink it down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, memories.
Oh, you know what? I think you had one of those spoon straws. I know what you're talking about. One of those spoon straws, or did you
I,
eat it with the actual spoon?
honestly, I don't even remember. It was like way long time ago. But on the caliber of taste alone, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's in sit downs.
Yes,
It's
sir.
in the sit downs.
Yeah, no, you know what it is. A big sit down. All right, you know what it is. You know what it is. Go ahead and choose your next candidate.
Alrighty, alrighty. Let's see, let's see. Cat. Well, hold on. Somebody calling me. Give me a
All
sec.
right.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't care about your problems or what's going on at home. No matter
All
how
right,
you
give me 1 second. Let my dog out real quick.
already. I don't care about your problems or what's going on at home.
Whew. Alrighty, alrighty, and we're back.
All right, all right.
Okay,
Put the show
okay.
back on the
So
road.
I said Captain Crunch, right?
Cabin of the Crunch, yes
Captain
sir.
Crunch, yes sir. So I guess I'm gonna start off first. Captain Crunch. I used to eat it a lot. I used to eat it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the original type of Captain Crunch, the one without the berries,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty decent, right? It's pretty
Yeah,
decent.
it's pretty
One with the
decent.
berries
Mm-hmm.
is up there. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember one day I was at my great grandfather's house,
Okay.
and they had this Captain Crunch peanut butter flavor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I never knew the name of it. But one day I was over there and I was eating it, and I was like, "Dang, this is good."
Mm-hmm.
And then I never found it ever because I never bothered to look
Really
up the
no.
name. But it was like one of those memories. It was just like a good memory in the back of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I was shopping with my mom
Mm-hmm.
and I saw it on the shelf. I was like, "Oh snap! Is that what I ate all those years ago?"
Mm-hmm.
And I picked it up and we went home. Opened up the box immediately. Didn't even put up the groceries.
Dang.
Started eating. Started eating it, boy. Memories, nostalgia.
All right. So I agree. The regular one is it's to me. I'll put it in the
I
it's
think I'll put it tasty
it's
for
tasty
me.
for you. Tasty. I'm gonna put it in. Okay, I'll put the
Don't
original
hold any,
one.
don't hold anything back.
I'll put the original one in yummy because I used to eat the original one all the time, and one person that always used to love that cereal was my stepdad, and he used to eat 3 to 4 bowls full a day, and I'm like, bro, no, no thanks, I'm good. I'll put the original one in yummy, but I'll put the one with the berries and
I
tasty.
didn't even see that one.
Yeah,
Wow.
but they had this one called sprinkled donut, bro. I'm putting that one in sit downs. That thing is so good.
Sprinkled donut. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
look it up.
they had a sprinkled donut flavor, bro. I remember every time my mom used to come home. I used to get her truck. I'm like, all right, ma, I'm going to the store. She's like, what do you mean? I just left the store. I was like, but you didn't get the sprinkles. She's like, man, let's make sure you fill up before you come back, bro. That cereal
Sprinkled
is
donut. Was it
so.
like a purple box?
Yup, that
Oh, okay.
it
I never
was.
knew this
It
existed.
was so good. And then they had that one to me is a sit down. So another one that was in the tasty one was the Oops All Berries. Like that one,
Yeah.
bro. People used to sleep on Oops All Berries, but man, whew, that
Very
thing used
Wilson.
berries be busting by. All right, let's see what's another one. All right, we got Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, you cooking for Cocoa Post?
Uh, I'll put it. It's. I mean, oh, I don't know.
Hey man, go on. State your opinion.
I'm putting in poop because
Oh wow.
but I used to, Cocoa Puffs to me is really bad, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I was in sixth grade, I never had a bowl of Cocoa Puffs until like sixth grade. And I used to see the commercials. Ooh, so much good chocolate, cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, and I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, she's actually like real chocolate in this. And then I remember mom bought me a box from the grocery store, and I tried that junk. I was highly disappointed. I'm like,
Um,
what is this? And
you
she
had
was like,
high expectations.
yes, and she was like, oh, it's Cocoa Puffs, and I'm like, bruh, this don't taste like Cocoa Puffs. This is pretty bad.
Can
So,
I ask you a question real quick?
what's that?
You know the cereal Crave?
Crave? Yeah, I know the cereal Crave.
Were you expecting for chocolate to be inside of it like Crave?
I thought it was gonna be chocolate inside of it, but I it was fine. You know, if I had it on here, I would put it as fine. I guess. I mean, if someone offered me a bowl, I'd be like, okay. I mean, might as well. I mean, offer me a bowl, but like to willingly eat it myself, no thanks. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Nah.
Okay. Well, for me with Cocoa Puffs, I ate it kind of sometimes as a child. I know my dad liked it a lot,
Mhm.
so I didn't really eat out of his cereal box that much because I know he really liked it. Same with honeycomb.
Mhm.
So I would say I would put it at fine, I guess. But
Mhm.
it's not like, oh my gosh, chocolate, this is amazing. You
Right.
know.
See, that's what I thought, but I was like, oh boy, was I wrong?
And the thing is that they have a chocolate not Captain Crunch, cinnamon toast crunch
Mhm.
cereal, and that's way better than Cocoa Puffs.
Man,
Way better.
I've been trying to find that thing for the longest. I cannot find it. I went to my local black. I've been going to my local Food Lion. They don't got it, and I'm like, bro,
I think I found the one that I have right now. I found it at Walmart.
Walmart. Okay. See,
Yeah,
this is the only thing about Walmart. I don't be wanna go in there.
packed.
It be packed, and it be like creeps in there, bro. Like they be trying
Mm-hmm.
to, yeah. Like I be trying to get in
Do
and
be
out of
weird
there.
people.
Exactly. Like I be trying to get in and out of there, bro. I just be seeing people like looking, and I be like, bro, you good, man?
And the thing is that like ever since COVID happened, a lot of the aisles are shut down, so now you have to do self checkout.
Oh
And
yes.
it's just a line of people doing self checkout, and some people don't know how to do it. So
Oh yeah, bro. Don't get
it's
me
just
started, please,
it's
bro.
just like, oh my gosh, people, come on,
Exactly, bro. Like,
gotta get out
bro.
of here.
Exactly. And don't get me started with the people that pay with their phones. They be like, no, 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 no. I got it. I
Oh my
got it,
gosh.
bro. They be taking like 25 centuries just to pay with a cell phone. I'm like, bro, take out your
It's like you
debit
ain't got no
card.
money in your wallet, you ain't got no card.
Like, bro, this
What
take
the
out
hell
your
would be the cinnamon
card.
roll?
Because shut the fuck me the cinnamon roll. Man, they really get a cinnamon roll. Like, come on, man. You just let's get it over with, bro. If you don't got it, you don't got it. Don't be ashamed.
They clearly ain't got it, man.
You don't got it. Don't pretend like you got it, and then say you got
Mm-mm.
it. Like, come
Hey,
on,
I
bro.
ain't got it.
I ain't got it. I remember when I was in 8th grade at Longleaf. This song we had a substitute, and she was like, "Okay, if you got the answer, say I got it." And I'm like, "I don't got it. Nope, nope, I don't got it. Nope." Oh wait, so hold on. Who chooses the cereal next? Oh, you choose the cereal. Okay,
Me
yeah.
see? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I see, I see, I see. Oh, hold on, let me. Ah, excuse me.
My
Okay.
boy. God, look at you tearing up.
I had to put in the video.
My boy, you
Okay,
tearing up atmospheres over here, man. You should have
okay.
told
So
me.
I'm gonna go with Frosted Flakes.
Oh man,
Frosted
Frosted
Flakes.
Flakes.
So let me talk to you about Frosted Flakes.
All right, Frosted
Frosted
Flakes.
Flakes. Me personally, I love Frosted Flakes,
Hmm.
but I don't buy it often.
Same. Like I don't
Like
know why, but
I don't know why, but Frosted Flakes is really good.
hmm
Frosted Flakes is really good. And the thing is that every time my cousins come over, they always bring like a box of Frosted Flakes. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes,
hmm
because they really like it. And I remember when I was younger, I used to eat Frosted Flakes with a little bit of milk.
hmm
Back when I used to actually drink milk. Let me tell you, man. Frosted Flakes. Every time I see it in the pantry, it was a good morning. It was just a
hmm
good day all around. So Frosted Flakes, huh? I mean, I want to put in sit downs,
hmm
but I don't. They already have Frosted Flakes and Honey Bunches of Oats.
True.
So for right now, I'm gonna put in the high tier tasties.
Okay. So I agree with you. Like okay, and if I feel like hold on, yeah, let me move it.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like if I would have ate any more Frosted Flakes as a kid, I wouldn't have put it in tasty. But because I ate them like a good bit, it's the Frosted Flakes and Corn Flakes is kind of what started me off with cereal.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, Frosted Flakes is still pretty good. You can't go wrong with the box of Frosted Flakes. I can't put it in sit downs because it's not as good to me as Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah.
So Tasty is yeah, I agree. It belongs to Tasty. It's it's up
Cause
there.
like Honey Bunches of Oats is just an amalgamation of just pure goodness.
True, and it's actually pretty healthy for you. Like, be like man, cereal bad for you, man. You need to eat some cereal, bro. Honey Bunches of Oats got granola. It got oats. It got flakes. I mean, what,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's like JoJo. What do you want, man? Don't tell you. Okay, let's see. What cereal do I want to choose? Um, Tricks.
Trace. Oh, they for kids, man.
Yeah, they for kids. I ain't a kid, but like
Tricks for kids.
Tricks are for kids. Um, I'll put Tricks at eh, fine, I guess. I mean,
Come on.
Tricks it's not as bad as Cocoa Puffs, but it's not better than Lucky Charms because Tricks. It was like when I first ate Tricks, it was like this kind of tricks where it was like swirled. They advertised a commercial. It was like, oh, we had like a swirl type of Twix. Like the design of the tricks was like supposed to be like swirled or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, I want to try that. And then I got the box of tricks, and this is like when I was 10. I was like, this tastes like pops. I don't want this. Get this out of here.
Wow.
Like this got here. And my mom was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "What's wrong with you? $3 on a box of tricks. It tastes like pops." And she was like, "What do you mean tastes like pops?" I was like, "Taste it." And she was like, "Oh yeah, it do taste like pops." And I'm like, "Yeah, get this out of here." So I'll put, but it's not bad. It's eatable. I'll put it in. It's fine, I guess. I mean,
All right. So for me, for tricks, this is another one that I used to eat as a kid, but not too often. It was relatively eaten in my household, right?
mhm,
And so I enjoyed a decent amount. It was pretty good.
mhm.
But I remember at one point they changed tricks. I don't know what happened, but the colors were it was like yellow, purple, orange, and like
Yeah,
that.
yep.
That's all I saw in the bowl, and I haven't seen it since. But I remember at one point they did change it, and I was like, why did they do this? Why did they try and change the cereal? I don't care if our kids are getting fat. Okay, I'm not fat. Okay, I don't care if they're fat. Listen, if your kids are eating good, let them eat good. Okay, treats for me. I'm a the original one is going yummies, but the changed one is fine, I guess. You know.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. And I think that's the time I started eating them too. Like I just it was all right. Nothing like bust bust your chops, bust a nut good. You know, it was it ain't good like with sit downs or tasty. Not even yummy, but it's not poop. It's definitely not poop.
Yeah.
All right, my boy, you can choose it next.
All right, let's see. Okay. I got one. Cheerios.
Ooh, now we can
Che-
kind of we okay
I
we
got a, I got
okay
another story for this one.
okay. Which one? We talking
Okay,
about honey nut or original?
honey nut.
Oh man, don't
Yeah,
get me
yeah.
started. Okay.
Okay, so honey nut Cheerios. I first tasted honey nut Cheerios back when I was either in fourth or fifth grade. I
Mhm.
remember this day. It was the morning time of school,
Mhm.
and every Wednesday we'd have pizza, right?
Mhm.
But every other day I didn't know what I wanted to eat.
Right. Right.
And so sometimes I'll just be eating Apple Jacks, sometimes I'll just be eating Cocoa Puffs.
Mhm.
And then I remember at one point I saw Honey Nut Cheerios and I was like, huh, I
Hmm.
like honey. Let's try it out.
He's like, let's try it.
Got got a thing of Honey Nut Cheerios. Boy, it was
Mhm.
smacking. I ate it almost every day, except for
Mhm.
Wednesday. 'Cause pizza outruled everything in that case. Okay, so the Honey Nut Cheerios. For me, if I didn't eat it so much, it would be sit downs.
Mhm.
Cause when it comes to me and honey, I'm all about it.
Yes. Yes.
But for
Absolutely.
right now, I'll have to put it like tasty.
Tasty. Okay. For me, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Guys, Plastic Dick here with another video. Oh, sorry. Is this the wrong video?
I'll be back.
Oh, you just made them leave.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I'm coming, Mom. Front door locked. She said the door locked. I got a lot of editing to do. You're my boy.
Yo, Kenny, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. My bad, my boy.
All right.
All right. So what was
Just a little note. You might. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. You might want to cut that whole like little thing out.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna edit all that on the YouTube thing. A lot of editing I gotta do for this one. It ain't easy going. But sometimes. Hold on, Jay.
Oh,
All right, this is the last time.
already.
You deal
I'll
with.
be honest with you. I don't even know who picked last.
It was. I think you were talking about. We were talking about Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh yeah, because were we talking about were we talking about tricks or
I think we were talking about Honey, which is the
Frosted
old.
Flakes?
Yeah, we were talking about Frosted Flakes, and then we're talking about Honey Nut Cheerios. I think.
Okay, because I remember I picked Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
so yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I did shoot. Okay. Yeah. Honey Nut Cheerios for me. I'll put it in the tasty tier list because I mean, I'll put it in the tasty tier. It's pretty good. Um, it's number one. It's honey, so everybody likes. Well, not everybody, but I like honey.
Good bit.
I love honey. I mean,
I love honey. I will
Yeah.
put it in tasty as well because
Yeah.
I just ate it so much that it wouldn't
Yup.
be sit down.
I be putting honey on my burgers, man. I mean, I mean, sometimes a deer's got to do what a deer's got to do, you know. Yeah, so I'll put it in the tasty tier. It's
Wait, so
actually
who
pretty
chose
good.
Cheerios? Was it me?
Yeah, you should. I think
Okay.
it was you. You chose Cheerios. Okay, let's see. Fruit Loops. Huh.
Ooh, lose. Okay,
Fruit
okay.
of the Loops. Um, at the age that I am and how much I used to eat Fruit Loops, I'll put Fruit Loops in the yummy tier. I'll put in the yummy tier. It's good, but it's to me. I don't ate it and I don't played it out, and I just gotta put it in the tier. It's what really makes me put it in the yummy tier is because I think this was Longleaf that did this. They had like this whole grain Fruit Loops, and I'm like, I don't want to eat that. And I remember I was so hungry, like getting to school early in that morning. I was like, bruh, I ain't got no choice. I ate that. I was like, ew. I was like,
Wasn't
no,
really feeling it.
I was not feeling it. No. So, but it's the. I mean, the original cereal. and they're coming out with like with new flavors every once in a while. So I'll put it in the yummy tier. It's still pretty good though. Still pretty good.
So for me, uh, honestly, I always thought of Fruit Loops as like basically just Applejack's cousin.
Mhm.
You know, like I would always associate them with each other.
Mhm.
But with Applejacks, the cinnamon really makes it pop,
Mhm.
and so that's why it's in the tasty list.
Mhm.
And cinnamon in general is just really good. That's why Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so high up.
Yeah.
And with Fruit Loops, it's it's all right,
Yeah. It's all. Yeah.
but it's not like
It's like
it's
Apple
nothing
Jacks.
crazy, because
Yeah.
Applejacks has an added benefit to it,
Yeah.
and Fruit Loops is just a different assortment of colors of the same
Mhm.
thing. So it's like
Basically,
it's all
yeah.
right. I'm gonna just put it in yummy.
You put in yummy. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we kind of looking at the same views. All right, but boy, you can choose next.
All right. I've been looking at this for a good minute. We looking at Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up.
Eat
Mm-mm-mm.
'em up. Great when separate, but when the morning time come,
Makes
makes
the
the morning
morning
time
time epic.
epic.
Yes.
Okay, so Reese's Puff, I got a little dialogue to tell for this one. So when I was younger, I used to always see the Puff commercials. They were
Mhm.
really nostalgic,
Yep.
really catchy too. And for the longest time, I didn't eat Reese's Puffs because nobody ever bought it. And so it took me a really, really, really long time to actually try Reese's Puffs myself. I think the first time I had Reese's Puffs was either late 2019 or mid 2020. That's
Same.
that's that's how long it
Same.
took me to eat Puffs.
Same.
And so I love Reese's, but for me personally, it's it's not sit
Yeah.
down. It's
Yeah.
not sit downs is a little different because you gotta have some history with me, like
Mhm.
some taste history, not just commercial history. So for Reese's Puffs, I put it right behind Frosted Flakes.
Right behind Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of agree with you there. It's I tried Reese's Puffs in 2020. I think like the beginning of the pandemic, and I was pleasant. I was surprised. I was like, how can they make a candy as good as a cereal? And I was like, hmm. I'm kind of skeptical with this, and so I tried it. I was like, top, no top. I was like, yeah,
Give
give me
us
some, give me some top, give me some top, give me some top. And so I was like, this is pretty good. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, I didn't try it until the pandemic, which is crazy because I always see it in the store. Like every time I went to the store, I was always see it, and I'm like, bruh, let's just go ahead and get a box. So yeah, I'll put it in tasty. Yeah, listen, man, during those days, your boy was driving a Ford Explorer, bruh.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I'll put it in tasty. I agree with you there. I'll put it
All
in.
right, all right.
Let's
So now
see.
it is your turn to choose.
All right, let's see. We got. Hmm. Let's do Rice Krispies. I gotta say, Rice Krispies is pretty good, and people be surprised. Like a lot of family members are surprised when I say I eat Rice Krispies without sugar. I'll eat it with or without sugar. Like it's pretty good. I like it. Excuse me. And it's not because there's not a bunch of sugar in there. Yeah, that's when it tastes good. Not because it's simple and it's light and it doesn't feel like as heavy when eating like another bowl of cereal. And even though it dissolves quick, it's like but still it's one of those cereals where you don't want to move and you just want to eat it. And that's kind of what you want in a cereal. Like you don't want to get up. So I'm gonna put, in my opinion, I'll put Rice Krispies in the I put in the hmm. I put in the yummy. I put in yummy.
You know what I mean?
It's pretty good. I like it.
Okay, so for me with Rice Krispie, I didn't really eat it too often. I did eat it, but not too often.
Mhm.
And honestly, it didn't have the appeal to me. Rice
Mhm.
Krispie treat was really good,
Mhm.
but the cereal itself, it wasn't really popping. So
Mhm.
for me personally, I'll put it in fine, I guess.
Yeah, fine. I guess. Okay.
Yeah, right behind Tricks.
Okay. All right, my boy. We got. Let me see how many got left. We got like what 10 left. So you can choose the next candidates.
All
Let's see what
right.
this.
Next one I'm gonna choose is Cookie Crisp.
Ooh, you know that?
Cookie Crisp.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, so with Cookie Crisp, I used to eat this quite often in elementary school.
Okay.
I ate it kinda in middle school, but that's where it kind of stopped. But
Mhm.
at elementary school, I did eat this quite a bit, especially when some of my cousins were over, because
Mhm.
they liked it a little bit, but I liked it a little bit more at the time. Cause Cookie Crisp was like one of those cereals where it was intriguing. It was like, oh, that's a cookie. That's a cookie. I want to eat
Mhm.
some cookies. So
Yep.
you just eating it up. But appearances can be a little deceiving. Cookie Crisp is
Yeah.
good, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. No,
Mhm.
it's not like that. It's like, ah, it's good.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I know this might contradict a little bit of what I said, but me personally, I'm putting in ad fine, I guess.
I 100% agree with you there, and I that's because when I ate Cookie Crisps, it was one of those things just like tricks, right? Like I overhyped it and I thought, oh my gosh, it's gonna taste like a cookie. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You know, I thought it was gonna be good, and then when I tried it, I was like,
And
eh. It
I
was
mean, it's not
alright.
bad.
Yeah, it was like the sensation of the cookie was okay, but it tasted like the Chips Ahoy minis, but worse. That's how. Yeah, it tasted worse than that, and so that's what I'll put it as. Fine, I guess it's not as bad as Cocoa Puffs, but it ain't it ain't no better. It ain't no better,
Mm,
man.
all
All
right.
right, let's see. Ooh, Fruity Pebbles.
I
Fruity,
knew you were gonna choose that. I was looking right at
Fruity
it.
Pebbles, right? And I guess I can do like I can kind of do like both, like Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles, because like they're kind of like in
Yeah.
the same thing. Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles. I love Fruity Pebbles. I really don't like Cocoa Pebbles. Like I'll put Cocoa Pebbles in fine, I guess. But Fruity Pebbles, I love them, and that's because like they're to me they're like Rice Krispies. They're they're thin and they dissolve quickly, but they're really good. It's just like when you get a bunch of them on a big spoon. Oh man, bro, you just it's like fruity rice. Oh man, it's really good. I really like Fruity Pebbles. I'll put it with yummy. I'll put it with yummy. I like it. It's pretty good. It ain't as bad as people make it to be. Like, oh, bro, Fruity Pebbles is pretty bad, bro. It dissolves very quickly, and you won't get something to eat it. Well, that's kind of the point. The texture and consistency of the cereal is pretty thin. You got to eat it. Now, Cocoa Pebbles, it just tastes like Hershey's cocoa powder mixed in with a bunch of dried out rice, and I don't want to eat that. Like, no, what is this? I think what they were going for, it was kind of like they made like I know what they were going for to make your milk like chocolate milk, but when you put raw cocoa powder that tastes like dog water, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat that, man. I think I'm good. I'm putting it fine, I guess.
All right. All right. So I guess for me, mine is a pretty similar to yours. I would put Fruity Pebbles. I enjoy Fruity Pebbles way more than Cocoa Pebbles. I don't know why, but
Mhm.
Fruity Pebbles, it's like when I get a bowl of it, It's really easy to scoop out.
Yes,
Really
yes.
easy to enjoy. Cocoa Pebbles is decently alright, but Fruity Pebbles, it's different, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So for Fruity Pebbles, for me, I'm putting that in Tasties for
Okay.
me,
All
and
right.
then Cocoa Pebbles, I'm putting that in Yummies.
Okay. You know
Yeah.
what? Yo, okay, okay. A little bit of mix-ups here. Okay. All right. So you can choose the next one.
All right.
I'm gonna try to
I'm gonna
guess.
have fun with this one.
Okay.
Let's go with Raisin Bran.
Raisin
Okay.
bran.
So
Okay.
Raisin Bran. So
Okay.
let me tell you a little something about Raisin Bran,
All
okay?
right.
Actually, let me tell you a little something about raisins.
All right. Tell me
I
about the
fucking hate
raisins, man.
raisins. I hate raisins.
You
I
hate
hate them.
raisins.
I
Okay, I
hate
agree with you
raisins.
there.
I hate you, boy. Let me tell you, when people used to give out those like little boxes of raisins for
Yes.
lunch,
Oh,
I
that
hate.
sucked, man.
I don't want to eat this crap. Okay, I'm trying not to curse on this. Okay, but I hate raisins. Okay, the bread part, the
Mm-hmm.
bread part, it's decent. It's like yeah, yeah. The only really thing that I enjoyed out of that cereal was sucking the sugar off the Reese's.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That is all
That's
I
about
got
it.
from that.
Yep.
My mom loves that cereal, and I just hate seeing it in my pantry. It's like you're taking up space, man. Get out of here. So for me, Raisin Bran, I'm putting that at poop.
And poop.
Poop.
No way. Poop. Oh
Poop.
man. So you put it in poop. Raisin Bran. They came out with this flavor. It was like with oat clusters and stuff, and it's okay. It's okay. The original one, it sucks dog water. I don't like it. It tastes like poop. It do taste like
Mm,
poop.
mm,
So,
mhm.
considering the fact that they do have the oat flavored ones, and I do like that kind, I just don't like the original kind because it's like poop. I'll put it. I'm still putting it in poop. I'm sorry. I'm still putting it in poop.
Oh, I was about to say this man like the DLC more than the main game.
This may be like Beyond Light, not even the original Smash. Alright.
All right.
Let's see. Okay. This one. Mm, let's talk about Pops. Okay, Pops.
Okay.
Pops is to me pretty bad. It's okay. I'm gonna take that back.
Dang.
It's not terrible. It's just I don't understand the existence of Pops. I don't get it. Like okay, Pops to me, I used to eat Pops all the time in fourth grade, like every morning for breakfast. If they didn't have breakfast pizza or they didn't have any like chicken biscuits, and they didn't have any other cereal I didn't like, just go for Pops. And I understand they're corn puff cereal, but they're sweet. My boy, I don't want to eat a vegetable in the morning, okay? I eat vegetables for dinner. Why do I want to eat corn puff pops for breakfast? I don't want that. I don't want to eat not doing that. I'm not my unit. The universe is gonna lose.
Can I go ahead and continue with
Yeah,
that?
go ahead, go ahead. I was
All
waiting.
right.
Like, what happened?
Okay, so me, this one, I don't think people are probably not gonna understand this. But I'm gonna start with mini wheats, okay?
Okay, okay.
Mini
Mini
wheats.
weeds.
I remember trying it back in fourth, third, or fifth grade. It was one of those
Mhm.
because I thought, oh, that cereal was cool. I want to try it out. And I remember I was the only one up. I saw mini wheats because I asked my parents to get it. Put it in a bowl. This is the part where I didn't drink milk. Started eating it,
Mhm.
and I don't understand the appeal, but I was loving it. I
Yes.
don't
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
I was really enjoying mini wheats. I haven't had it in a while, but if I saw it on the shelf, I really would pick it up. I don't understand why I like it so much,
Mhm.
but me personally, I'm putting this in sit downs.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
putting it in sit
You
downs.
know, I'm gonna go with you there. When I had mini weeds, it was back in sixth grade, and that was when I went to this middle school called Crossroads. That's before I actually came to this side of town, and they used to have the blueberry flavored one. It was like the blueberry like frosting, and when I say that thing was smacking, that
Blueberry
thing was
frosting.
yeah, not frosting, but like the powders,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like
What do
that
you,
thing
uh,
was banging. I'm talking
roasted?
about every time I used to go to the cafeteria, that thing used to slap me silly. That thing was so good, bro. You put it with some milk. It had the balance of wheat and sugar. I'm like, bro,
Oh, that
what?
thing was actually blue.
Yes, it was so
Oh,
good. So I'm putting them in.
dude,
I absolutely agree.
I
Sit
need to
downs.
try some more mini wheats. I need to try more flavors.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. Put them in the sit downs. Absolutely. All right. All right.
Oh my gosh, we
This
got a
one.
cinnamon roll. Oh, sorry.
All right. So I think three of them can be like kind of together because they're basically the same thing. I don't know why they made it like it wasn't, but Chex Life and Quaker Oats oat cereal it's basically the same thing. I don't know why they did like this. Chex I like Chex. Life is poop and oat squares they're poop. They're poop.
Wait, checks
They're poop.
cereal. I don't think I've had any of these actually.
I like Chex cereal. It's pretty good.
I didn't even know they had Chex cereal. What the heck?
Mhm. They're pretty good.
I only had Chex Mix.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, snack tier list coming soon. That's another.
Dang, I didn't have any of these. I guess I'm gonna have to skip all three of them.
You want to skip all three? Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, the oats poop. The life is poop. It's just like a baby version of Chex, and the Chex one is actually pretty good. The cereal is pretty good. Funny enough, I used to take the Chex snacks. They had like the Muddy Buddies, and I used to get like the Oreo one, and I used to put it with some milk. That thing was so. That thing was good. So I'm putting it in yummy. It's pretty good. All right, so we got four left: Cheerios, Kicks, Corn Flakes, and Wheaties.
All right. All right.
Wheaties.
So I am gonna start with Cheerios. I'm gonna make this quick and brief.
Okay.
Cheerios, I actually tasted after I had Honey Nut Cheerios,
Mhm.
and I'll be honest with you,
All right.
I was little disappointed. It's not
Mhm.
bad,
Mhm.
but it's not like, oh man, this is so damn good. I'm gonna buy this every week. So me personally, I'm putting that in Ed Fine, I guess. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I agree. Yeah, it don't satisfy you like Honey Nut Cheerios does, but it's not bad. This is not bad. It's not poop. It's definitely not poop. Cornflakes. I don't want to explain, but they are poop. They are
Cornflakes for me,
poop.
I only had it once because I knew it was in Honey Nut Cheerios. I mean
Mm-hmm.
not Honey Nut Cheerios.
The frosted
Uh,
flakes.
uh, the, the fuck is it called?
Raisin Bran.
No. Honey Bunches of Oats.
Oh.
Jeez, too much honey. Okay, so I only had it once,
Mhm.
and I was disappointed by that too. So I'm putting that in poop.
Yeah, I'm putting in poop. All right. Okay, you go to with the last one out of the last two out of the bunch.
Okay. Let me cakes. I'm gonna choose cakes.
Okay,
Now
kicks.
for cakes,
Kick Patowski.
cakes, cakes. I'm gonna be honest with you, Control.
Mhm.
I never had cakes,
Mm.
so I
Interesting.
can't rate it.
Okay, I had kicks before. And it's okay. I'm gonna give you the rundown. Kicks is basically like tricks. That's it. That's basically it. It's basically
Oh, that's
tricks.
that's basically it.
Yeah, they're basically tricks. So I'm gonna put it in. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want to get this one because a lot of people don't like this one, but I think it's okay. Wheaties to me, it's fine. It's not terrible, and it's not uneatable. It's actually fine. Like when I was on my diet, I used to blend Wheaties up with like some fruit. So it was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it for that while, but I was like, ain't no cinnamon toast crunch. So nah, that didn't last long. But it's fine. It's not terrible. It's not gouge your eyeballs out terrible. I mean it's pretty meh. Gotta be meh, you know?
Is this basically raisin bran without the raisin?
It's basically no, Wheaties is basically like mini what's it called? Mini wheats but without the frosting at the top. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm be honest with you, Kenny. I haven't had this one either, so
Yeah,
I
that
can't
one.
read it.
Okay. All right. I mean, hey, I mean, a lot of people haven't had a lot of these cereals, especially not the Quakers oat thing. Like I had that one time from my aunt. She had it on top of her fridge, and I was like, no, that's poop. That's pretty poop. So
Yeah,
those,
some of the last ones that we rated, I think they were at least popular,
yeah.
from my
So,
understanding.
so that was a pretty good tier list, man. I gotta thank the homie Snaky for coming out.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for
Y'all
having
go
me.
look at the man Snaky. He be put out some good content. Hopefully he come back soon.
I'll make him a comeback real soon.
I want my content. Don't pull a certain YouTuber that takes but that's another video. That's another video. All right, I'll see. That's your boy Kitty Ken. I'll see y'all later. Yikes!